repeated acceleration / deceleration / use of brakes / varying speed. Motion uphill / uneven road surface. Cold weather / headwind. 2. A gravitational potential energy. 2 by 2.0. 106J/s or P equals E/T in any form or 480. 10. 410/1. GPE equals mgh in any form or 480. 10. 410. 2 BII 81% or 82% or P equals V I in any form or 6,000. 270 or 1/620,000. Efficiency equals useful power out / total power in. 100% in any form. 2 CI damage to habitats for fish / construction is expensive / drought / flood risk if dam bursts. 2 CII biofuel / wind / geothermal / tidal / solar / wave. 3 AI suitable scale recorded e.g. 2 cm, 25 n. 2 vectors correctly drawn by I and correct resultant or 130 nor. Vertically upwards 3 AII 13 kilograms. 3b acceleration. Momentum 0625_S23_MS_41.pdf. 1 AI magnitude of velocity equals 0.90 m/s or use of Pythagoras theorem e.g. a 2 plus b2 equals c2 or speed equals 220.540.72 or correct vector triangle or rectangle drawn. Direction of velocity equals 53 degrees to riverbank or use of trigonometry to find angle e.g. tan equals 0.72/0.54 or only angle with horizontal identified on the diagram. 1 AII distance equals 81 m or V equals S/T or S equals VT or S equals 0.9090. Time equals 1.560 equals 90 or time equals 90. 1b friction of water backwards or resistance on swimmer backwards. Friction / resistance balances forward force or there is no resultant force. 2 AI speed equals 38 m/s or A equals V/T or V equals AT or V equals 7.25.3. 2 AII resultant force equals 1700 N or F equals ma or F equals ma or F equals 247.2. 2 bivector has direction as well as magnitude or scalar does not have direction. 2 BII velocity changes as direction of motion changes or direction of velocity changes. 2 by in any 2 from. Because there is an acceleration / change in velocity / change in direction / change in momentum which needs a resultant force. Motorcyclist accelerates / changes momentum because velocity / direction changes. Resultant force is perpendicular to the motion of the motorcycle or a proportionality F. 0625_S23_MS_42.pdf. 1 AI no resultant / net force. No resultant / net moment. 1 AII 4.7107 or 47 mJ or EP equals mgh or EP equals mgh or EP equals 3209.8 1500. 1 by point, labeled 1, on either of the horizontal sections of the graph to the left of A or to the left of B. Point, labeled 2, on the graph between A and the start of the horizontal section of the graph to the left of B. Point, labeled 3, on the graph between the start of the curved section to the right of the origin and the start of the horizontal section of the graph to the left of A. 1 BII initially there is acceleration due to weight or gravitational force, or unbalanced force / resultant force / downward force. Then air resistance increases as speed or velocity increases. As air resistance increases, resultant force downwards decreases or acceleration decreases. Constant speed when air resistance equals weight/gravitational force. 2 at 26J or EK equals 12 mv2 or EK equals 12 mv2 or EK equals 120.16182. EK equals 120.16182 or EK equals 120.16324 or EK equals 2.610 N. 2B24 N or Ft equals mv or F equals ma or F equals 0.1618/0.12. 2C longer time of impact/contact and smaller force on them. Or longer time of impact/contact and does not hurt as much. 3. A force of gravity/weight of person is spread over a much greater area. P equals F/A or P proportionality 1/A. Force is same so pressure is lower so ice is less likely to crack. 3b 5.8103 pair. P due to water equals GH or P equals GH or P equals 1009.80.45 or P equals 4410. W equals mg or W equals mg or W equals 699.8 or W equals 6762 or P due to ice equals 1352.4. Pressure equals candidates calculated pressure due to water plus candidates calculated pressure due to ice. Or total pressure equals 1009.80.45 plus 699.8/5.0. Or total pressure equals 4410 plus 1352.4. 0625_S23_MS_43.pdf 1/1200 NN. G equals W/M or W equals mg or W equals 129.8. 1b F equals ma or A equals F/M. A equals 54/120. 1 CV equals 3.6 M/S or A equals V/T or V equals at or V equals 0.458.0. 1 dd equals 14 m or average speed equals total distance traveled / total time taken or 1.88 or 3.682. 2 AI pressure is force per unit area. 2 AII variation with depth increases as depth increases. Variation with density increases as density increases. 2B any 2 from geothermal, nuclear, tidal, or 2CI statement non-renewable/not renewable/no. Explanation nuclear fuel is used up. 2CII statement renewable/yes. Explanation waves will always continue or produced by wind which will always continue or nothing used up. 0625_W19_MS_41.pdf 1 AI. A equals V/T or A equals V. U/T in any form words, symbols, or numbers or A equals V/T or A equals V. U/T or 15, 0/5.0 or A equals gradient 3.0 M/S2 a 1. 1 AIIF equals ma in any form words, symbols, or numbers or F equals ma or 2300 times 3.0 6900 N a 1. 1b accelerating or speed/velocity increasing at a decreasing rate or acceleration decreasing. Gradient of graph is positive and decreasing. 1c air resistance or friction mentioned or resistive force. Air resistance or friction or resistive force increases with speed. 2 any 2 from shape, size/volume/length/density/any linear dimension. Direction of motion/speed/velocity/momentum/kinetic energy/acceleration. or 2 by extension and tension / force / load mentioned. Extension is directly proportional to tension / force / load. A 1. 2 BII 1260 N. 2 BII 2. K equals F/X in any form words, symbols, or numbers or K equals F/X or 260/0.94, 0.63 or 260/0.31. 840. N/M. A 1. 2 by from chemical potential energy to elastic potential / strain at end. 3 a force times time for which it acts. 3 by V equals I / M or 0.019/0.00011 in any form words, symbols, or numbers or V equals I / M. 170. M/S. A 1. 3 BIIK equals 1 2 MV2 in any form words, symbols, or numbers or K equals 1 2 MV2. 0.50 times 0.00011 times 1702. 1.6 J or 1.7 J. A 1. 3C accept reverse comments if clearly about how the molecular structure of a solid differs from that of a liquid. Molecules / they have an irregular arrangement / not ordered / random arrangement. Molecules / they are slightly further apart on average. Molecules / they are not fixed in place. 0625_W19_MS_42.pdf 1AA equals 44 times 20 equals 880 square meters. V equals A times depth in any form or D equals V/A. D equals 264/880 equals 0.30 more. 1B. Rho equals M/V in any form or Rho equals M/V. Rho equals 2.7 times 105/264 equals 1020 kilograms/m3 or 1 cp equals Rho gh in any form or P equals Rho gh. P equals 1020 times 10 times 0.3 equals 3/100 pair. 1D tape measure. 2 A no resultant force or forces are balanced or all forces in opposite directions are equal or forces cancel. No resultant moment / torque / turning effect or sum of clockwise moments equals sum of anti-clockwise moments. 2 by 1. Down arrow labeled W at dashed line on 50 cm mark. 2 up arrow labeled R at pivot. 2 BII expression / evaluation for one correct moment seen. Expression / evaluation for all correct moments seen. Equation seen relating correct expressions / evaluations for moments. Moment of 0.5 n plus moment f equals moment of W or 90 f equals 43 or 0.9 f equals 0.43. F equals 43/90 or 0.43/0.9 equals 0.48 nor 2 by n upwards force equals downwards force. R equals 1.2 n. 3 of a / molecules collide with walls. Change of momentum causes force to be exerted on walls. Pressure equals force / area, so pressure is exerted on walls. 3B PV equals constant or P1 V1 equals P2 V2. In any form, P1 times 820 equals 20,000 times 330 or P1 equals 20,000 times 330/820. P1 equals 8,000 Pa. 0625_W19_MS_43.pdf 1 A attempt to use two rectangles for a A equals 1 times 3.2 plus 1.1 times 1.6 equals 3.2 plus 1.76 equals 4.96 square meters. 9.9 m3 or 1b rho equals m slash v or m equals rho v or m equals 9.9 times 1.1 times 103. M equals 1.1 times 104 kg. 1c depth of water equals 1.2 m. P equals rho gh or P equals 1.1 times 103 times 10 times 1.2. P equals 1.3 times 104 pa. 2 AI moment equals force times distance. Moment equals force times perpendicular distance. 2 AII turning effect. 2 AII quantity that has magnitude and direction. 2b provides anti-clockwise moment or total clockwise moment equals total anti-clockwise moment or resultant turning effect equals 0. 3 AI from gravitational potential to kinetic. 3 AIIK gained equals PE lost or 1/2 mv2 equals mgh. H equals v2/2g. 22 more. 3 AII no energy lost to surroundings as thermal energy or no air resistance. 3b any 2 from geothermal, nuclear, and tidal. 0625_W20_MS_41.pdf 1 AP equals MV in any form or 0.16 times 15. 2.4 kilograms. M/SOR 1 by 3.0 NS and at 45 degrees to the original direction. 1 BII vector triangle/parallelogram, e.g. scale indicated or correct triangle/parallelogram. 4.8 kilograms. M/S magnitude 5.2 kilograms. M/S 22 degrees to original direction. Direction 28 degree to original direction. 2 it/velocity/speed changes/increases with time. It/velocity/speed increases at constant rate/steadily. 2b any 3 from initial acceleration caused by weight/force of gravity. Acceleration decreases. Drag/resistance force increases with speed. Finally at terminal velocity no acceleration/constant speed. Finally at terminal velocity no resultant force. Or 2CIGPE equals mg delta. H in any form or 0.0021 times 10 times 0.80 or 2.1 times 10 times 0.80 or 17J 0.017 joule. 2CIIK equals 1. 2. MV2 in any form. 1. 2. Times 0.0021. Times 1.22 or 1. 2. Times 2.1. Times 1.22 or 1.5 J. 1.5. Times 10 to 3 joule. 2 Sine work done against friction/drag/resistance or thermal energy generated or displaced liquid gains gravitational potential energy. 3 applique equals H rho g in any form or 0.400 times 1000 times 10 or 2000 or 4000 or 1.02 times 105 pa. P equals patent plus H rho g in any form or 1.00 times 105 plus 0.400 times 1000 times 10 or 4000 or 1.02 times 105 pa. 1.04 times 105 pa. 3 by F equals pa in any form or 4000 times 0.025 100 nor 3 BIIWD equals F times x in any form or 1.04 times 105 times 0.025 times 0.50 or 4000 times 0.025 times 0.50 or 50j 1300j 0625 W20 ms 42.pdf 1 AIX near 30,60 1 AIIYNZ near any horizontal section of graph 1B any 2 from weight or force of slash due to gravity acts down force of slash due to air resistance slash drag slash friction acts up slash opposes motion initially slash up to 10s resultant force is downward or downward force is greater than upward force resultant force causes acceleration air resistance increases as speed increases slash she accelerates any 2 from acceleration down initially slash for first 10s acceleration decreases as air resistance increases slash resultant force decreases 0 acceleration slash constant speed slash terminal velocity reached when upwards force equals downwards force or when no slash 0 resultant or when force is balanced or when downward force equals air resistance. Terminal velocity slash constant speed reached after about 10s or at 60 m slash s. Or 1c average speed equals initial speed plus final speed slash 2 words, symbols, or numbers. Or average speed equals distance from area slash time words, symbols, or numbers. Average speed equals 40 slash 2 equals 20 m slash s. Or AV speed equals 80 slash 4 equals 20 m slash s. 2 a force times perpendicular distance from point 2 by 0.80 n. 2 bii moment equals force times distance equals 0.8 times 0.25 moment equals 0.20 n more. 2 by in same value as 2 with correct unit. 2 biv f times 0.75 equals 0.20 in any form or f equals 0.2 slash 0.75 f equals 0.2 slash 0.75 equals 0.27 nor 2c perpendicular distance from pivot of f decreases slash is less than 0.75 m. Or perpendicular distance from pivot of w increases slash is more than 0.75 m. Or so increase slash greater force f needed for greater moment 0625 W20 ms 43.pdf 1 AI same distance traveled in same time slash 0.02 s slash dots equally spaced 1 AII trolley accelerates or trolley increases speed slash velocity. A resultant force is acting on the trolley. 1b distance equals area under graph, in any form. Distance equals 0.50.75. 2 times equals 0.19 more. 1c any 3 from. Initially velocity increases or the metal ball is accelerating or downwards resultant force. Resistance of liquid has increased as velocity increases. Downwards force on metal ball equals upwards force on metal ball at point x. Metal ball travels at constant velocity slash speed. 2 a PE lost equals K gained, in any form. V2 equals 2 GH or 0.16 times 10 times 115 equals 0.5 times 0.16 times V2 speed equals 48 m slash SOR 2b momentum equals mv momentum equals 7.7 kilograms m slash s or 7.7 ns 3 ai one other scalar quantity 3 ai one other vector quantity 3 by v equals d divided by t in any form or t equals d divided by v, or 3.9 divided by 0.3. T equals 13 SOR. 3 BII inward arrow labeled F towards center of circle. 3 by 1 frictional / inward force / resultant force insufficient at higher speed. 2 tangential arrow at P in either direction, labeled S. 4 A liquid, B solid, C gas. Or 4b average distance between molecules greater in gas. Attractive forces between molecules lower or zero in gas. 4ci. P1v1 equals P2v2 in any form or 0.9 times 105 times 3400 equals 2.5 times 105 times v2. v2 equals P1v1 divided by P2, or v2 equals 0.9 times 3400 divided by 2.5, 1200 cubic centimeters. 4 CII pressure increases. Molecules move / collide faster or have greater momentum. Molecules collide more frequently with piston or with greater change in momentum. 0625_W21_MS_41.pdf. 1 a /a vector has a direction. 1b2/3 vectors and no more than one other quantity underlined. Acceleration and momentum and velocity underlined and no others are. 1 CI 5.5 n. 1 CII correct right-angled triangle / rectangle / intersecting arc scene, e.g. magnitude from 9.6 to 10.0 n. Angle to vertical from 54.0 to 57.5 degrees. 1 sin any two of. Equal in magnitude. Opposite in direction. The ring is in equilibrium or no resultant force on ring. Or forces on ring balance. 4ai straight line begins at 15s, 120 m, and continues to end of given line. 4ai curve with increasing gradient from origin to beginning of candidates ai. 4b. Ek equals 12 mv2 in any form. 12 times 1.8 times 105 times 202. 3.6 times 107 joule. 4 Ci work done equals force times distance moved in the direction of the force. Work done equals force times distance moved in the direction of the force, or 4 CII 240 MCAO. 4 sin 3.6 times 107/240, or kinetic energy / distance, or A equals 20/24, or delta V/t in any form or 0.83, or F equals ma in any form. 1.5 times 105 n. 0625_W21_MS_42.pdf. 1a acceleration increases. 1b tangent drawn at 25 sf. 78 to 82 m/s2, or 1c distance equals area under graph stated or correct area clearly shown on graph, or 400 x 10/2, or bxh divided by 2. 2000 more. Question. 2a extension is directly proportional to load if elastic limit is not exceeded. 2 by 0 to 20.5 plus /0.5 n. 2 BIIK equals F/x, or K equals 1/gradient 140 n/m, or 0.14 n/mer. 2 by 60 or 61 or 62 or 63 mm seen. 180 mm or 0.18 more. 2 CW equals mg in any form, or m equals w/g, or m equals 4/8.7. 0.46 kilograms. 3 a momentum before collision equals momentum after collision. Initial momentum P equals 800 times 2 or 1600 kilograms. M/S. V equals 1600. 1300/800 or 300/800 or 0.38 m/s. 3 by impulse equals change in momentum. 1300 answer. 3 bii same value as by or 1300 ns. 0625_W21_MS_43.pdf 1 a 0.0069 m/s2 or acceleration equals gradient of graph or delta v/delta t in any form or 15.7.560/4260 1b 48,000 m or 48 kilometers or area under graph 118.7.567.5 2 times 1 CI force equals 2.0 times 105 N or F equals ma or 2.3 times 107 times 0.0087 in any form 1 CII there is a backward/drag force or water resistance. 2 a rate of transfer of gravitational potential energy equals 0.17 war. Gravitational PE lost equals mgh in any form or 12 times 10 times 1.7. Gravitational PE lost equals 204 J. Gravitational PE loss/S equals 204/1200. 2b 59% or 0.59 or. Efficiency equals useful power output/power input times 100% in any form or 0.10/0.17 times 100%. 2c any sensible advantage, e.g. no use of fossil fuel, no cost to run, can be used in remote areas, no CO2/air pollution, no greenhouse gases, does not contribute to global warming. 3ai or pressure in a liquid increases with depth or pressure decreases as bubble rises. Pressure of gas is inversely proportional to volume or internal pressure greater than external pressure momentarily. Or air molecules do not have to hit surface of bubble as frequently to stop the bubble collapsing or the bubble is not as strongly compressed. 3ai 0.50 cm3f. PV equals constant, in any form. P due to water equals ρgh, in any form. 1.0 times 105 plus 1000 times 10 times 3.0 times 0.40 equals 1.0 times 105 plus 1000 times 10 times 0.5 times V2. 3b or paper is not compressed as much/less force on piston B. Air can be compressed or some of the energy is used to compress the air instead of the paper. 0625_W22_MS_4 extended 1.pdf 1 a 2.3 J or GPE equals mgh in any form or 0.5010 0.45 1 by 1.2 ns or impulse equals change in momentum or 2.0 0.60 I equals mv in any form or 2.0 0.60 1 bii or kinetic energy of block A decreases. Thermal/internal energy produced/increases due to friction. Friction mentioned or block slows down/decelerates. 2ai or magnitude or size. Direction. 2ai or any two from acceleration/deceleration, gravitational field strength, impulse, momentum, velocity, weight or 2 by 0.12 m. 2 BII or beyond where the extension is not directly proportional to the load or point where extension stops being directly proportional to the load or point up to which extension is directly proportional to the load. 10.4 N weight 10.9 N. 2 by EN 22 N/MK 25 N/M or clear subtraction of 0.12 from a length that is in Hooke's law region, e.g. 0.54 to 0.12. K equals F/X in any form or K equals W/X in any form or K equals 1/gradient. 3 is 620 N. 3b or no resultant force on object in equilibrium. No resultant moment on object in equilibrium. 3 Ci 560 Nm or equals Fx. R or 620 0.90. 3 Cii 540 N or use of any moment. T 1.2 sin 60 degrees equals 560 or T equals 560/1.2 sin 60 degrees. 0625 W22 MS_4 extended 2.pdf. 1 a depth equals 0.211 m or equals m/v or v equals m/or 800/1020. V equals LWD or D equals V/LW or V divided by 3.72. 1b GPE equals 56.0 J or GPE equals MGH or GPE equals MGH or 800/60 0.420. Mass per second equals 800/60 kilograms or their GPE per minute divided by 60. 1 CP equals 8200 Pa or P equals Hg. P equals 1020 10 0.800 Pa or P equals F/A. F equals mg or F equals 1020 0.800 3.7210. 2 a use stopwatch to time oscillations. Use of fiduciary aid to determine a complete cycle. Use of multiple oscillations and division to determine period. 2b quantity device. Volume of water in a glass measuring cylinder. Width of a small swimming pool meter rule. Thickness of a piece of aluminium foil micrometer screw gauge. 1 mark for each correct response. 3 AI any one from fossil fuel / named fossil fuel. Biofuel / wood / crops. Hydro. Wave. Wind. Solar cell / panel. 3 AI geothermal or nuclear. 3 by yes or it is renewable. Tides are continuous / regular / happen every day / always there / oat or moon / sun always there or nothing is consumed / used up or tides are an unlimited resource. 3 BII power equals 4800 war. K equals 12 MV2. P equals E/T or P equals K/S or K/S equals 126.01032.02. Electrical output power equals 40% of K/S or 0.412000. 0625 W22 MS_4 extended 3.pdf. 1 a change of velocity per unit time or VU. T. 1 by 72/35 equals 2.1 m/s. 2 or 1 BII 230,000 N or 230 knots or F equals ma or F equals ma or 110,000 2.1. 1 by EN any one from increase / change in air resistance. Increase / change in wind. 1 BIV any 3 from initial acceleration highest value and horizontal line. Curved or straight line downwards. Curved or straight line downwards and line not reaching 0 by 35s. Horizontal line before and up to 35s. 2 AI 4.5 kilograms m/s or P equals mv or change in momentum equals mv, mu. Change in momentum equals 0.05852 0.05826 or 0.05852 0.05826 plus or 0.05826 0.05852. 2 AII impulse equals force time or impulse equals Ft. 2 AII 0.013 s or T equals change in momentum slash F or T equals mv, U slash F or T equals P slash F. Or 4.5 slash 350. 2B59J or K equals 12 mv2 or K equals 12 mv2. Change in K equals 120.058522, 120.058262 or 120.058262, 120.058522. 0625 W23 MS 41.pdf. .ep equals mgh or 0.209.810. 1 by 14J or EK equals 12 mv2 or 120.20122. 1 BIP equals mv or P equals mv mu. P equals 0.201412 plus or 0.201412 or P before equals 0.2014 and P after equals 0.2012. P equals 2.82.4 equals 5.2 kilograms m slash s or P equals 0.201412. 1 by 21 n or F equals P slash T or F equals mv slash T or 5.2 slash 0.25. 3 particles of liquid are touching slash close to each other. Forces of repulsion between particles of liquid are large. 3 by P equals GH. 1009.80.087 or P equals 852.6 Pa. 3 BII 12N or P equals F slash A or F equals Pa or 850.014. 3 by 1.2 kilograms or G equals W slash M or M equals F slash G or 12 slash 9.8. 4 AI point slash place slash position where all the weight seems to acts. 4 AII a small tilt slash rotation makes G no longer vertically above the base or small tilt slash rotation produces moment that topples. Transmitter. 4 by arrowhead marked along wire W towards ground. 4 BII moment equals FD and correct indication of F and D on Fig 4.1. Or moment is force perpendicular distance from base slash pivot. Moment is force perpendicular distance from base slash pivot. 4CA use of radio waves, e.g. RFID slash astronomy slash Bluetooth slash radar slash Wi-Fi. 0625 W23 MS 42.pdf. 1 AI 4.1 M slash S. 2 or A equals V slash T or 13.0 slash 3.2. 1 AII acceleration is change slash increase in velocity per unit time or rate of change of velocity. 1 by straight line joining 0,0 and 3.2, 13.0. Horizontal line from 3.2 s to 12.0 s. 1 BII 21 m or area under speed time graph between 0 s and 3.2 s. Or average velocity time. 1 CW equals FD. F equals ma or FT equals MV. F equals 1350 13 divided by 2 or 8775 N or F equals 1356.5. W equals 8775 13.0 equals 1.105 J or 114.075 J. 1D Any sensible suggestion that increases the stopping distance. Explanation to match suggestion. 3ai force time for which force acts. 3ai 0.056 ns or v equals s/t or v equals 0.67/0.18 m/s. Impulse equals mv or impulse equals 0.015 0.67/0.18 or impulse equals 15 0.67/0.18 or impulse equals 5.610 n. 3ai momentum is conserved as air released from the balloon moves in the opposite direction to the balloon. Momentum of balloon and straw is equal in size to momentum of air. 3b resultant force equals 0.84 n resultant force equals 0.84 n or correct vector triangle or rectangle drawn use of Pythagoras theorem. E.g. a 2 plus b 2 equals c 2 or force equals plus 2 0.40 0.74. Direction 62 degrees below the horizontal. Direction 62 degrees below the horizontal. Correct resultant force vector with correct arrows on all vectors. Use of trigonometry to find angle. E.g. tan equals 0.74/0.40. 4ai any 3 from increase in the average k/speed of air particles. More frequent collisions of air particles with bottle. More forceful collisions of air particles with bottle. Greater force per unit area gives greater pressure. Volume unchanged and so pressure increases. Or 4ai pressure decreases as air particles escape from the bottle/into the air until pressure inside the bottle is same as air pressure outside the bottle or until pressure inside the bottle is same as atmospheric pressure. 4b 1.5 104 or C equals E/m theta E equals mc theta or E equals 0.184220. 4c 3900 pa or P equals rho gh or P equals 1.0139.80.4 or P equals 1.0139.840 or P equals 3.910 n. 0625_W23_MS_43.pdf. 1. Oil stays on surface/floats on the water. Oil has lower density than water. Or liquids of lower density float on liquids of higher density. 1. By measure initial volume of liquid/water and immerse object. Or immerse object in a known/measured volume of liquid/water. Subtract initial/start volume from final/new volume. Or calculate the difference in volume. Or measure change in volume. Or alternative answer. Fill displacement can/container with water and immerse object. Measure volume of displaced water. 1 BII 220 G or rho equals m/v or m equals rho v or 2.783. M equals 2.783 or 2.210 n. 2ai 3.5 n/cm or 350 n/m or K equals f/x or K equals f/x or K equals load/extension or 14/4. K equals 14/4 or 14/0.04 or 3.510 n. 2ai mark at end of straight line portion. 2 by arrow below the horizontal and to the left of vertically down from car or arrow radiator. 2 BII force increases. 3 a 1.3 kilograms m/s or P equals mv or P equals mv or 0.196.9 or 196.9 or 1.310 n. 3b speed of object equals 0.89 m/s or 0.88 m/s or momentum before collision equals momentum after collision. Or 1.3 kilograms m/s equals 0.19 1.5 kilograms m/s plus 1.8 vkg m/s. or momentum of object equals 1.3 kilograms m/s plus 0.19 1.5 kilograms m/s. Or momentum of object equals 1.3 kilograms m/s plus 0.29 kilograms m/s. Or momentum of object equals 1.6 kilograms m/s. Speed of object equals 1.3 plus 0.19 1.5/1.8 m/s. Or speed of object equals 1.6/1.8. 3c loss of k equals 3.8 j or 3.6 j or k equals 12 mv2 or k equals 12 mv2 or 12 1.80.892. Final k of object equals 0.70 j or 0.71 j. Or k equals 4.5 to 0.2 plus calculated k of object.